What's up, everybody? Big Sky Bowler coming to you again from Town and Country Lanes here in Billings, Montana. And today we're here to look at the brand new release from Swag, the Pure Fantasy. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today we're here to take a look at the newest release from Swag, the Pure Fantasy. Get a little closer so you guys can see this ball here. As you can see, it's a bluish, purplish color, very bright, very pretty. Very easy to see the shape of the ball as it goes down the lane. I have had a chance to throw this a little bit. I threw it actually a couple weeks ago in league when I went live for my league session. I like what I'm seeing out of this ball so far. As far as the ball itself is concerned, it's got the same RVR3 pearl cover stock that we have on the Joker Maniac. As far as the core is concerned, it's the mushroom core, which is the core we've used in the fantasy balls pretty much since they started the fantasy line quite a while back. As far as the stats on the core are concerned, it's 2.565 RG with 0.38 differential. The ball comes 3000 grit out of box. Of course, I always touch my surface. As soon as I open a brand new ball, I try to put a surface on the ball that I can, of course, replicate. So what I've done is I've taken a 3000 grit True Cut pad to this particular ball, just so I have a surface on the ball that I can copy in the future, because you can never, ever copy the manufacturer's factory surface. As far as the layout on this ball is concerned, I've got a 4x2 PAL layout that puts my pin just a little bit of ways away from my fingers and, about medium distance above my fingers. It gives me a nice benchmark controlled shape. I basically use the same layout for most of my balls. I've got a benchmark layout for my symmetric balls, and I've got a benchmark layout for my asymmetric balls, and I let the cover and core combination make the difference in the overall reaction of the ball. But enough of me talking about the ball. We're going to get this ball out on the lanes for you today, and we have a little bit of a different format. I'm going to basically throw 5 shots from several different perspectives. I'm hoping to give you guys an idea of what this ball is like for a low rev, low speed player, a medium rev, medium speed player, and a high speed, high rev player. So let's get this ball out on the lanes and see what it can do. Okay, everybody, so like I said, what we're going to do today is have a little bit of a different format. I'm going to attempt to give you guys 5 shots with this ball from a low rev, low speed perspective, 5 shots with this ball from a medium rev, medium speed perspective, and of course 5 shots with this ball from a high speed, high rev perspective. So we're going to start, of course, up the back of the ball with the first shot, and standing in the middle of the lane at 20 with my left foot. I want 5 at the break point, and I'm looking 9 at the arrows. There we go. There we go. So even though that's lower speed and lower revs, you got to keep in mind, I'm probably 350 revs, and ball speed, I would say probably 13 at the pins, maybe a little bit higher than that. So we'll call that shot number 1 from the outside. I'm going to move, of course, a little bit left, so that was a very decent shot. I stayed mostly behind it, got it out to 5 at the break point, 9 at the arrows. And again, clean to the front, break point, I'd say at this point, it's a little bit faster. So it's not medium fast, it's actually pretty quick. We're going to go 4 and 2 left, same release, same speed, hopefully the same rev rate. So we're looking 11, getting it out to 5 at the break point. There we go. There we go. Okay, so it's still shaping quite a bit. Coming off that break point pretty fast. So for you low rev, low speed players, it looks like this particular ball is going to give you the ability to move your feet left and throw to the right. We're going to test that theory with third shot. We're going to move 4 and 2 left. So we're standing 28. And as far as targeting at the arrows, we're looking 13. 5 at the break point, same release. Good shot. Good shot. Okay, so it looks like this ball still wants me to move my feet left. Throwing low revs, staying behind it as much as I can, keeping my speed nice and low. Again, I'm probably 13 at the pins. So we're going to listen to what the ball is telling me to do and keep going left. Now keep in mind, the house shot we've got out here right now is what's left over after yesterday, over the weekend of the holiday, so it's not exactly fresh. But I'm going to 32 with my feet, 15 with my eyes. Trying to get it to 5 at my break point. There we go. There we go. And there's the Elastic E filler material right there, kind of shining on that ball. So I stayed behind it. It got to the friction. It didn't really hockey stick off it. It was nice, about medium fast at the break point. And because of the Elastic E filler material, it carried that strike. So now we're going to keep that speed and rev rate, and we're going to come around it a little bit, keep the same line. So targeting 15, looking 5 at my break point. I hit 10 that time. You can see just how much better it shaped at the break point that time because I came around a little bit. So for those low rev, low speed players, it's definitely going to allow you to open your angles a little bit from what I can tell. If you put some surface on this ball, I have no doubt it's going to tame that break point down for you and allow you to square your angles up if you would like to. So now we're going to move on and be, medium speed, medium revs. So probably going to look above 400 rev rate at this point. Hopefully my speed at the pins is going to be upwards of 15 miles an hour. And we're going to start back to the right, standing 20, looking 9, staying behind it. Quite a big difference there. So medium speed, medium revs. At the pins we're looking at probably 15-ish. Over 400 on the rev rate there, and that ball just wants to get up and go. Now I tried to keep it as square as I could at the out-of-box surface, and it just didn't want to sit there. So we're going to listen to the ball and move left. Initial adjustment of 4 and 2, so we're going to go 24 and 11. Keep everything else the same. Okay, so we're going to go 4 and 2 left again. So my feet are going to be standing 28, target 13, 5 at my break point, keeping the release the same and the speed the same. Ooh, and she still wants to go hard. Okay, so we're going to go left again. So medium revs, medium speed. It's still wanting me to open my angles, which is good. This is what I really wanted to see out of this Pure Fantasy ball. Because again, on the Fantasy line, we've already got the Fantasy Days, which is that early, smooth benchmark shape. So this is looking to be the perfect follow-up to the Fantasy Days. A stand 32, visual target of 15, looking at 5 at my break point, keeping the release and speed the same here. Good shot. Good shot. There she is. Holy cow, look at that thing go through the pins. So we basically ran over the 8-pin as the ball went through the pins. And again, at medium speed, medium revs, just like with the slower speed and slower revs, it's allowing me to open my angles. Okay, so now we're going to move on to 5 shots with a high speed, high rev combination, or at least I'm going to try to. So we're going to move back to the right, and we're going to go to a higher speed, higher rev rate. Now my higher speed, higher rev rate puts me usually right around 500 rev rate. My normal, which is about medium revs, is around the 450 range. So we're going to be upwards of 500. And my speed at the pins, I'm hoping to get it up to about 20. So we're looking 9, out to 5. Here we go. Decent shot. Decent shot. So that was quite a bit faster. The rev rate was definitely up there. I'm not sure on the actual speed, but it was quite a bit faster down at the pins. But again, so it's not one of those balls that it seems like you can really stand right and throw up the boards unless you've got a higher volume shot, of course. So we're again going to listen to the ball, and we're going to go way left. So I'm going to go, instead of 4 and 2, I'm going to do 8 and 4. So that's going to put me standing at 28, looking at 13 out to 5. Here we go. Good shot. Oh, look at that ball get up and go. All right, so we're going to go left again. So that was only shot number 2. So that last shot, we were standing 28, looking 13. It was a really good shot. Got it out to 5, and it just wants to go. So we're going to move again. We're going to go a little bit less, though. We're going to go 4 and 2. So we're 32, 15, out to 5. Same release as before, with that higher speed and rev rate combo. Decent. Oh, look at that ball going over. So that last shot, we were standing 28, looking 13. It was a really good shot. Got it out to 5. And it just wants to go. So we're going to move again. We're going to go a little bit less, though. We're going to go 4 and 2. So we're 32, 15, out to 5. Same release as before, with that higher speed and rev rate combo. Decent. Oh, look at that ball run over the 8-pin. Now keep in mind, in all of these tests I've done so far, I haven't really gotten around the ball yet. So what you're seeing is about 30 degrees of axis rotation, which is about as far behind the ball as I can get with my release. And I know that's a decent amount of rotation, but I mean, imagine what this ball will do once you really get behind or get around it. So we're going to go left 2 and 1, 34 and 16 out to 5. High speed, high revs. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. High on the nose and left to 4-pin. Okay. So it was a good shot. It was high. We're going to go 2 and 1 left. So we're 36 and 17 out to 5. Staying behind it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Little weak through the pins. Almost tried to flat 10, but it didn't. And that to me says this ball is really good for a symmetrical ball. Okay guys, so there it is, the Pure Fantasy from Swag. Now I tried to give you guys multiple perspectives of this ball, 5 shots from that low speed, low rev style of play, that medium speed, medium rev style of play, and that higher speed, higher rev style of play. Hopefully I was able to accomplish that for you today. What I'm seeing out of this ball is not exactly angular, not exactly continuous, somewhere in between. So as far as where it fits in my bag, it's actually going to fit just below my Geek, which is my angular ball, and just above my show-off, which is that more continuous hook shape. What sits below my show-off is actually my Joker Maniac and my Fantasy Days that I have, which is my symmetric solid. So I'm really excited for this ball. It should be a perfect follow-up and a perfect spot in my bag. Hopefully it is in yours as well. The worldwide release date on this ball is the 28th, so that would be today, Monday. You can go to www.swagbowling.com to pick one up if you'd like, or you can reach out to me on Facebook or on YouTube through a comment, and I'll definitely get you hooked up with an order. Thank you for watching the video today. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like below, and I will see you guys in the next video.